No kitchen can do without a sink. However, the sink is used much less frequently than other surfaces. In other words, almost all the time it takes up precious kitchen space. The specialists of the Australian company offered their customers a simple and effective solution to the problem of the lack of free surfaces in the kitchen. They equipped the table with a sliding mechanism when necessary. The surfaces simply move to one side, giving access to the sink. Here's another solution, also designed to save space. The sink surface is provided with a sliding mechanism. It is worth noting that the water does not spread over the surface of the table, but the grooves that are formed disappear. This hidden sink has an even simpler design than those that we have already shown. However, it solves the problem of saving space just as well. The sink is covered with a lightweight, universal door. It can be used as a cutting board or to put the dishes. It is worth noting that the design allows you to keep the kitchen in a tidy state. If you urgently need to hide dirty dishes, you can close the door of the sink. Note that a special strainer can be installed on the surface of the sink, which greatly simplifies the process of cooking. This is a smart induction cooktop with a total of 8 zones. It is worth noting that 2 zones are flexible, which means that the stove analyzes the surface of the pans and heats the exact space. This feature saves energy costs. The induction zones are linked to cook even on irregularly shaped pots. The temperature is changed with a tactile slider control. The stove has 19 power levels. The booster function allows pots to heat up quickly. This induction hob from Grundig provides a high level of safety, as the surface temperature around the cookware does not heat up. Here we have another invention from the German company Grundig. It may look like it's just a table, but it has a very broad functionality. It has built-in object recognition function. When the user places a frying pan, pot or any other cooking vessel on the surface, the system projects an interface so that the cooking mode can be selected. Do not try to look for buttons, as there are none. Management is simple, intuitive. The interface responds to the movement of the hands. Once the cooking mode is set, the surface starts to heat up, but only in the place where the pot is. It is worth noting that the system can project videos on the table so that, for example, you can follow the recipe on the internet. Another function of the table is the electromagnetic field, when an electrical device is placed on this place, such as a toaster, a blender, or a speaker. The system recognizes them and also projects an interface. All these devices are wireless, operate and charge using the electric field in the table. The extractor hood is an essential element of every kitchen, but if it has a traditional design, it takes up a lot of space. As a rule, the device occupies the same space as a standard cabinet. Italian company the IKEA invented a way to make the extractor compact and not take up space. Thus appeared the induction panel with included extractor. Nikola Tesla. Its main notable feature is obvious. The outer grille covers the extractor equipped with ceramic filters. During work, the extractor uses the principle of circulation. The air is sucked in, cleaned and sent back to the kitchen. It should be noted that Nikola Tesla more effectively copes with food odors, as it is closer to their sources than normal extractors. In addition, the manufacturer offers a model that takes dirty air from the kitchen to the street. Interestingly, the extractor adapts to the work of the stove, independently adjusting its power. The grill can be easily removed, the filters can be cleaned or replaced when using the stove. You do not have to worry about the liquid that may come out of the pots and fall into the extractor. For these cases, there is a special compartment that collects water and does not allow it to reach the vital nodes of the mechanism. Additional benefits of Nikola Tesla include the function of joining hot plates. It is more convenient to store the most important kitchen items, such as knives, coffee and sugar, in an open, accessible place so that they are always at hand. The only problem is that, stored on an open shelf, they accumulate dirt and dust. If you store the products in cans, no problem. But dusty knives are not very nice. Canadian company Movable Spaces. It has devised a way to keep these items close at hand, avoiding dirt. The kitchen cabinets are equipped with lifts, so when you need the utensils, you can reach them with ease. When you don't need them, they move inside the cabinet and do not accumulate dust. It should be noted that this system, among other things, saves space because the kitchen work surface is not cluttered with objects. The company also came up with the idea of integrating the lifting mechanism into other work surfaces to be able to adjust the height of the table and cooking surfaces. Here we have kitchen furniture whose functionality is many times that of any standard kitchen. The sink has racks for drying dishes. It consists of metal tubes in which you can stack the wet dishes, so that they do not take up much space. This area is also suitable for the installation of a colander. Two functional milling machines are also shown in the video. One has a flexible faucet with a stand. In the second, the faucet is equipped with a shower hose. Which can be pulled out so that water can be poured from any desired position at any angle. Cabinets for food and beverages are spacious, they can have different opening mechanisms. Shelves that are located in the upper cabinets can be easily extended and lowered. This is convenient if the owner of the kitchen is not tall or has children. Part of the cabinets, thanks to a special pedal, can be opened by foot. This feature is especially useful because in the kitchen hands are often busy. In addition, thanks to the folding design of the doors that slide into the special holes inward, it saves a lot of space.